It's 7 o'clock, and let's call this meeting to order of the Urbana City Council. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Barnes?
Here.
Mr. Bowersox?
Here.
Ms. Chenoweth?
Present.
Mr. Lewis?
Present.
Mr. Roberts?
Here.
Mr. Smythe?
Here.
Ms. Stevenson?
Present.
Mayor Pressing?
Here. First, we have approval of the minutes of the previous meeting. Is there a motion?
So moved. Second.
Motion by Mr. Smythe, second by Ms. Chenoweth. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes? If not, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The motion carries. Are there any additions to the agenda? Okay, no additions. Petitions and communications. Is there anyone who would like to address the City Council? It's going to be a short meeting.
May I make a brief announcement?
Yes.
Thank you. Just want to let those who are viewing as well as those who are here to know that we have a SUNA meeting on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. at Yankee Ridge School. 7 p.m. in the gym, and it's a follow-up meeting to our meeting we had about a month ago with regard to safety in the southeast Urbana area.
Thank you. And I would like to say that we're welcoming our new city attorney, Jim Gitz.
Welcome.
Is there any old business? Okay, moving on to reports of standing committees.
Yes, the Committee of the Whole met, and the first item is Resolution 2005-10-018R, a resolution deeming certain funds in the Special Tax Allocation Fund for the Downtown Urbana Tax Increment Redevelopment Project area as surplus funds, and directing payment and distribution thereof. For the committee, I so move.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Bowersox, seconded by Mr. Smythe. All those in favor, please say, or is there any discussion? All those in favor? Did you? Okay.
And I brought it to the attention of the CAO in terms of tax increment funding. It's over and above most of the tax caps, like the school district. Is it a gift or is it a grant?
It's a gift or a grant. Well, the school district might say it's an entitlement, which probably is more accurate. Does that answer your question? Is it a gift or grant? I have neither. If it were not for the TIF district, they would have otherwise received it. So to that extent, they probably feel entitled to it.
Is it under tax caps? Is it limited by tax caps?
No.
Okay.
And it goes to them unencumbered, correct?
It does. This particular distribution comes from the area of TIF 1, which is located downtown, basically between the old Champaign County Bank and Trust building, Busey Bank, excludes Lincoln Square, and includes most of Main Street. So that is the area that we're providing the surplus funding from in this case.
So we could only make strong recommendations on how they can be used.
Just like any citizen.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The motion carries.
Next, we have a resolution 2005-10-019R, an official intent resolution with respect to supportive living facility to be developed by Prairie Winds of Urbana, LLC. For the committee, I so move.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Bowersox, seconded by Ms. Stevenson, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is there any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The motion carries.
Next, if there is no objection from members of the council, I'd like to move the next four items all together. There are three ordinances that'll take a roll call and one resolution, and I'll read them each. First is Ordinance 2005-09-139, an ordinance approving and authorizing the execution of an intergovernmental supplemental agreement with the Illinois Department of Transportation regarding the installation of fold-down stop signs. Second, Resolution 2005-10-17R is a resolution for maintenance of streets and highways by municipality under the Illinois Highway Code. That's Florida Avenue, Race Street, Windsor Road, and Water Street. Third is Ordinance 2005-09-144, an ordinance amending Schedule J of Section 23-183 of the Urbana Local Traffic Code, prohibiting parking at all times on certain streets, Abercorn Street, Montgomery Street, and Oglethorpe Avenue. And the last item is Ordinance 2005-09-145, an ordinance amending Schedule H of Section 23-93 of the Urbana Local Traffic Code, requiring stop signs at a certain intersection, that's Colorado Avenue at Stone Creek Boulevard. For the committee, I move those four ordinances and resolution together.
I second.
Motion by Mr. Bowersox, seconded by Mr. Smythe. Is there any discussion of any of these ordinances or resolutions? Okay, would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Barnes?
Yes?
Mr. Bowersox?
Yes.
Ms. Chenoweth?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis? Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Smythe?
Yes.
Ms. Stevenson?
Yes.
Okay, the ordinances and the resolution carry. Mr. Bowersox.
And I just wanted to add that at the Committee of the Whole, we also passed two motions. The first was regarding inclusionary zoning. It was a motion asking staff and the Community Development Commission to consider inclusionary zoning strategies to stop the concentration of poverty and to have a meeting about that and report back by February. And secondly, a motion asking the mayor to create a task force to consider crime-free multi-housing ordinance adjustments and programs. So both of those were motions by committee that don't take any action here tonight. And our next meeting of the whole will be next week. That's Monday, October 24th. We'll meet here at 7 p.m. and Heather Stevenson will chair next week's meeting. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, there are no reports of special committees.